Alright, and hello everyone, it is me, Jay Burns, and in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make this bracelet right here. This bracelet is my own original design, and it is called the I Like Crochet bracelet. Now, I do have a bracelet similar to this one, and it is called the I Love Crochet bracelet, and it looks like this. And there will be a link to the tutorial if you would like to make this bracelet here. Here's another example. Here's one I made in the tutorial, actually. So yeah. So there'll be a link to the I Love Crochet tutorial if you would like to make this in the description. But anyway, I'm going to be showing you how to make this bracelet here. So, to make this bracelet, you will need a hook. This is a hook-only design, and I'm just going to be using the Rainbow Loom metal tipped hook. You will also need a clip. Any clip will work for this bracelet as long as it is for rubber band bracelets, and I'm using a C-clip. And then of course you will need rubber bands, and there are 3 different groups, the A, B, and C group. I'll go ahead and explain what each group is. So the A group, the A rubber bands, they are going to be the hearts. So all of the hearts here in the bracelet, they are the pink bands in the example. The B rubber bands, they are the rubber bands that connect all of the hearts together. So these neon green bands, that's what they are. These green bands in the example. They are also the first and last rubber bands in your bracelet, so the cap band and this last band here. Then the C rubber bands, they are going to be the rubber bands that are the crochet stitches here on the bracelet that alternate on from side to side. So yeah, they are the blue, orange, and brown in this example. Alright, so anyway, to figure out how many rubber bands you will need, just go down to the description. It will tell you how many bands you'll need for each individual section, so for each of the hearts. And yeah, it'll also tell you how long each heart is, so you can figure out about how many sections you'll need, or how many hearts you'll need. So anyway, just go down to the description, use the pause button if you need to get your supplies, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, that was a pretty bad idea. Now everything's everywhere. Alright, so you're not going to need your clip or your C color rubber bands yet, so go ahead and put those off to the side actually. And you're just going to need your A and B rubber bands and your hook. Alright, so to begin, we're going to start by getting a B color rubber band. So this is one of those rubber bands that connect your hearts. But this first B color rubber band is actually going to be a cap band. Alright, so what you're going to do to make this B color rubber band a cap band is you're going to put the band on your hook like so. Then twist it while it's on your hook, and put this new shape that you create onto your hook. Oop. There we go. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get another B color rubber band, and now the pattern for making the bracelet starts. So first what we're going to do is we're going to make the hearts for our bracelet, so the actual hearts for the bracelet, and then later we're going to add the crochet stitches onto it. Alright, so here's the pattern for making the bracelet. You're going to start by getting a B color rubber band, and you're going to slide all of the rubber bands that are on your hook onto the new B color rubber band. And in this case, it's the cap band. Alright. Now once you have everything on the new B color rubber band, you can put the other end of the new B color band onto your hook. Just like that. Now you're going to get 2 A color rubber bands, and this is going to be one side of your heart. And I'm going to show you how you can make this bracelet without having to flip the bands around on your hook. So, you know how if you take the bands off of your hook and then turn them around? Well, I'm going to show you how you can do that without having to take any rubber bands off of your hooks. So, what we're going to do, you're going to take these 2 rubber bands, so they're A color bands. You're going to slide all of the rubber bands that are on your hook right now onto these two bands. But before you put the other end of these new rubber bands on your hook, so you can see here, you're going to take this loop, so this B color rubber band loop that is closest to your fingers that are holding this rubber band, or the rubber bands. So this B color loop here, you're going to put that back on your hook, and then you're going to put the other end of the new bands onto your hook. And then what you'll have to do is adjust everything while it's on your hook so that nothing is overlapping each other. And I lost a color rubber band down there. See, now my bracelet fell apart because I just messed up. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. There we go. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 more A color rubber bands. They're going to be the other side of your heart. And what you're going to do is you're going to put them on your hook like so, and slide only this first loop, and it should be the B color loop, onto these 2 new A color bands. Then you'll put the other end of these rubber bands onto your hook, and now you should have this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get 1 A color rubber band. This is the last rubber band you need for this first heart. You're going to put it on your hook, like so, and you're going to slide the first 6 rubber bands onto your hook, or the first 6 little loops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's all of the rubber bands that are on your hook, except for these last 2 right here. So you should only have these 2 rubber bands left. And what you're going to do before you put the other end of the new A color rubber band on your hook, you're going to get these 2 rubber bands, so these 2 little loops that are closest to your fingers holding the rubber band. You're going to take those 2 loops, you're going to put them back on your hook by sliding this. There we go. Just put them back on your hook, kind of like what you did to put on these first 2 A color bands. So when you were putting it on the B color rubber bands, it's kind of like that, but you just have to get 2 rubber bands instead of 1 this time. Right, and then you can put the other end of this new A color rubber band on your hook, and then you have to adjust your bands so nothing is overlapping. So now you should have something like this. Alright, now the pattern starts over. And I'm going to need more bands, so just hold on a second. Alright, I needed another band. And so that's the pattern for making the bracelet. Alright, and I'm going to show you the pattern for making this bracelet 2 more times. So 2 more times, yes. Alright, and then I'm going to leave you to continue making this on your own. Alright, so the pattern for making this bracelet is you get a B color rubber band to start. You slide all of the rubber bands that are on your hook currently onto this new B color rubber band. Then you're going to put the other end of this B color rubber band onto your hook, just like that. And now we're going to start adding our A color rubber bands. Alright, so we're first going to get 2 A color rubber bands. We're going to put them both on our hook, just like so. And we're going to slide both of these B color little loops onto our hook, or onto this new rubber band. There should be 2 actually, okay, yeah. And then, before you put the other end of these 2 A color rubber bands onto your hook, you're going to take your hook, kind of slide it underneath this B color rubber band loop over here that is closest to your fingers. You're going to put it back on your hook. So I'll do that again. So this loop here, furthest away from your hook, you're going to get that, put it back on your hook. Then you can put the other end of these new bands onto your hook. Alright, then you'll need to adjust everything so nothing is overlapping. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to get 2 more A-color rubber bands. This is going to be the other side of your heart, by the way. And what you're going to do is you're going to slide this very first loop, which should be the B-color band, so the remaining one that's on your hook, onto these 2 new A-color bands, and once it's on, you can put the other end of these bands onto your hook, just like so. Then you're going to need another A-color rubber band, the last one you'll need to make this second heart. You're just going to put it on your hook and slide the first 6 little bands, little loops, onto the new band. So it's everything except for these last 2 little loops there. Then what you're going to do before you put this other end of the rubber band on, you're going to go to the first 2 loops that are here on the new band. So these 2 that are closest to your fingers holding the new rubber band, you're going to take those 2 little bands and just put them back on your hook like that. And then you can put the other end of the new band onto your hook. And then you'll need to adjust everything. So everything is in order and nothing's overlapping. So now you should have something like this. And you just finished the pattern for making the bracelet a second time. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the pattern for making the beginning of this bracelet one more time, and then I'm going to leave you just to continue making this little heart chain, and then I'll show you how to add the crochet stitches. Alright, so the pattern for making the bracelet is you take a B-color band, put it on your hook, just like that, and slide everything that's on your hook onto this new B-color rubber band. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put the other end of this B-color rubber band onto your hook, and now we're going to start adding our heart bands. Alright, so to do this, you're going to take 2 A-color rubber bands to start, put them both on your hook, just like this, and you're going to slide both of these B-color rubber band loops onto the new band that you're adding. But before you put, okay, what's that? Okay, something's going, okay, there we go. I caught an extra band there. But anyway, before you put the other end of these new rubber bands onto your hook, you're going to get this little B-color loop that is furthest away from the actual part of your hook, so closest to your fingers holding the new bands. You're going to take that loop and just put it back on your hook. Alright, now you'll put the other end of these new bands onto your hook as well, and then you just have to adjust everything so nothing is overlapping. So you should have something like this right now. Alright, now you're going to get 2 more A-color rubber bands, put them on your hook just like so, and slide only the very first loop, which should be this B-color rubber band, onto these 2 new A-color rubber bands. Then you can put the other end of these new rubber bands onto your hook, and then, there you go. Then you're going to get another A-color rubber band. So this is the last one you need for this heart here, this section. You're going to put it on your hook, just like so. And you're going to slide the first 6 little loops, little bands, onto your hook. And that should leave only these 2 A-color bands left, not including this one here. So just these 2, but not including this. Alright. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use your hook and just get these 2 little loops that are closest to your fingers holding the new band. So you're going to get those 2 little loops there and put them back on your hook, just by putting your hook underneath like that. And then you put the other end of the new band onto your hook as well, and then do some adjusting to fix, or not to fix, but just to keep everything in order. So just adjust your bands so nothing is overlapping, and you should have something like this, and that is your 3rd heart, and that's the last time I'm going to show you how you do this. So now what you're going to do is just continue this pattern of adding A and B color rubber bands over and over until you have a chain of hearts that is long enough to fit around your wrist. And yeah, so you're just going to go ahead and continue that, and once you finish, I'll show you what you need to do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how you finish off your bracelet. Use the pause button if you need to. but I already have a finished example right here, so I can just get rid of this thing. Alright, so right, I think I need to go close my door because it's about to get really loud in here. Right, I'm gonna, okay, clip just ran away. Alright, so let me go close my door real quick. Alright, anyway. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how you finish off your bracelet. As you can see here, I already made a little chain of hearts so that this tutorial wouldn't be too long. But anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what you need to do. What you do is you have this right here. So you finished your last heart. You just get another B color rubber band. Just put it on your hook like so. Kind of like you're about to start another heart. But instead, you're just going to slide everything onto your hook. Put the other end of this new B color rubber band onto your hook as well. And instead of adding another heart band, you'll need to get your clip. So go ahead and grab that. And then you just attach it to this last band that you just added. So this last B color band. You're going to attach that to your clip. Just like that. And once it's on there, you can take that off of your hook. And now you're ready to make this the I Like Crochet bracelet. So, now you're going to need to get your C color rubber bands, which I need to grab some more. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and start it. So, to begin, you're going to come up here to the beginning of your bracelet where your cap band is. And you're going to want to have the sides you want to be facing upwards, so outwards on your bracelet. So when you have your bracelet like this, when you're wearing it, you want the side that you want to be facing outwards to be pointing down. So the side you want to show, you're going to have that facing down, like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to start here with this rubber band, this B color rubber band that's attached to your cap band. You're going to stick your hook going upwards through there. So with the side you want to show facing down, you just take your hook and go up through that B color band just like that. Alright, now you're going to get a C color rubber band, put it on your hook like this, and then slide this band or pull this band through the B color rubber band, and then put the other end of this C color rubber band onto your hook. Now you're going to want to take this side, so this little loop here that's furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook, you're going to take that off of your hook by just pulling it off and over the end of your hook, and you should still have this other loop on there. So you can tighten it a little bit, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. Alright, anyway. Now with the still with the side that you want to be showing facing downwards, you're going to take your hook and go up through these double bands, so these two A color rubber bands that are the outside of your heart. You're going to go up through that. So make sure you have something like this on your hook right now. Close. Right, anyway, now you're going to get another C color rubber band, put on your hook, and pull this C color band through the heart. And don't pull this other C color rubber band on there, just through the heart, okay? Put the other end of this C color rubber band, this new one, onto your hook as well. And now you're going to take these two loops, so these two little bands here, furthest away from the actual part of your hook, so these two over here. You're going to grab them and pull them off and over your hook and over this loop here that should be left. So there you go. Now you're going to do this one more time, going through the heart. still the side that you want facing outwards to be pointing down. You're going to go underneath and come up through those same 2 bands, and you should have something like this on your hook again. Now you're going to get a C color rubber band, put it on your hook just like so, and slide it through only the heart bands, so only those A color rubber bands, and then put the other end of the C color rubber band onto your hook, just like that, very easy. Then you're going to take these 2 little loops here that are furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook, you're going to take them both and just pull them up off and over your hook and this little loop that's remaining, and there you go. So now you have, so here's the side that I want to be on the front. So you should have something like this for the side that you want to be like showing, or wait, no, actually that's this side. So the side you want to be showing, it should look like this, right? Not right. Oh, okay. Well, here's this. This is the side you want to be showing. Alright, I'm confused. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm still confused. Okay, I just confused myself. Alright, anyway. Once you have this here, you're going to take your bracelet. So what we're going to do is we're going to, you know, give it this. We're going to do this thing that makes it with the crochet alternating on either side of your bracelet. Yeah. So I'm going to show you how you do that. You're going to take your bracelet. You're going to, with the C-clip side going in first, you're going to slide it through this loop here that's on your hook. If you can even get started, there we go. So you're just going to pull it through. Not all the way, because you don't want to lose it. There we go. And then you can go ahead and take your hook out just for a second there. Right, and now I need to figure out which side is which, because I seem to be getting confused for some reason. Alright. So now you're going to still have the side that you want to be facing upwards, so facing outwards, you want that facing down. And now you're going to come over here to the other side of the bracelet, and you're going to get 3 more C-color rubber bands, and I guess I should go ahead and explain what the pattern is. So I'll explain it as we go along here. So here's the pattern for the bracelet. Alright. So, first, what you do is you're going to go into this B color rubber band here. So the bands that connect all the hearts. You're going to want to go in front of the C color band that should be there. So you should have pulled the C color band up to this next B color band. So you're going to put your hook kind of in front of that. So it's like this. Right? You're going to get another C color rubber band. You're going to pull it through that B color band and put the other end of the new band, so the new C color band, onto your hook as well right now. Right, then you're going to grab this side of the C color band furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook and pull that off and over like that. Alright, still staying on this side that so still having the side you want to be showing on your bracelet facing down. You're going to go down to the heart. So you're going to go up and through. So go up through the heart bands. And just the I can't talk today. The 2 heart bands that are on the outsides of your bracelet. So it's like this. And you have it on your hook. You're going to go ahead, get another C color rubber band. You're going to pull it through just the heart bands, not this other C color band that's there. Then you're going to put the other end of the new C color rubber band onto your hook. And then these 2 little loops here that are furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook, you'll grab both of them and pull them off and over your hook, and this one loop should be left. Alright, now you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to go into the same 2 heart bands, and it should look like 4 when it's on your hook like this. It should look like 4, and it should look like this, you know. Right, so now you're going to get another C-color rubber band, pull it through those heart bands, only those heart bands, and put the other end of the new rubber band onto your hook. Then grab these 2 little loops that are furthest away from the actual part of your hook. You're going to grab them both, pull them off and over your hook, and there you go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing you did before. You're going to take your whole bracelet and pull it going through this loop that's on your hook. Right, and you're going to stop once you get to this little B color band here. Alright, so you can take your hook off, as long as you remember which side is going to be the side you want to show. Alright, so now you should have something like this here, and yeah, so oh wait, something like this, there we go. Something like this here, on the side you do not want to show. So this side is the side that's going to be like this when you wear it, and this is the side we're working on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the pattern for making this bracelet. I'm actually going to go ahead and show it to you, yeah, 2 more times, and then I'll leave you to continue for the rest of your bracelet, which I'm going to have to do because I don't have a finished version. Alright, anyway, so I'll show you the pattern 2 more times, and this thing is starting to annoy me because it keeps moving. Let's see, how does my bracelet look? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to keep the annoying thing. Okay, so we're still on the side that's gonna be kind of on your arm. So with the side you want to show for your bracelet facing down, we're gonna come over here to the other side of the bracelet, and we're gonna take our hook and we're gonna go up through. So go from the bottom and then go up through this B color band here, and make sure you are in front of this C color band. So you should be closer to the previous heart than the C color band is. So your hook should be closer to the second heart in this case. Alright, and you're going to get 3 C color rubber bands because you need 3 for each section. And what you're going to do, you're going to take one of those C color rubber bands and pull it through only that B color rubber band section there, so that little B color band. Then you're going to grab this side of the rubber band, the side furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook. You're just going to pull that off and over your hook, like that. Now, still with the side of your bracelet that you want to be showing facing down, that never changes, you're going to move on to your heart bands, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook going up through these doubled, or these 2 A color bands that are going to be on one side of your heart. So not this middle heart band, so not this middle A color band here, just these 2 on the outside. It should look like this. And it should look like you have 4 bands on your hook, so 4 A color rubber bands on your hook. You're going to get another C color rubber band, pull it only through those heart bands, put the other end of this new C color rubber band onto your hook as well. Then you're going to take these 2 little loops here that are furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook. You're going to take those 2 loops, pull them off and over your hook, leaving just this one little band here. Now you're going to go back through, so back from underneath and then going up through those same 2 A color bands, kind of moving down the bracelet. You're going to go through those bands again, get another C color rubber band, put it on your hook just like so, and slide only those A color rubber bands through, so only the heart bands. Put the other end of this new C color rubber band onto your hook as well, just like before, just like always. And then you're going to take these two little loops here, these two little bands, furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook. You're just going to take them and pull them off and over your hook, just like that. And now what you're going to do with this remaining loop here that's on your hook, you're going to take your bracelet and slide it through that little loop there. So just go ahead through, pull that whole thing. There we go. And then you can take it off of your hook. Right, try to make sure my bracelet doesn't get all twisted up. Alright, so this is the side that's going to be showing when you have it on your wrist, and this is the side that we're working on. Alright, so that was the pattern right there for one heart. I'm going to show you one more time, and then I'll leave you to finish your bracelet on your own. And then I'll also show you what you need to do at the end of your bracelet. Alright, so this is the side we're working on. So the side you want to show, make sure that's facing down. What we're going to do now is we're going to come here to this next B color band, which this is where we should have put the last C color loop on. We're going to take our hook, we're going to slide it, so the side you want face to be showing, facing down, you're going to take your hook, go up through, just go from the bottom and up through this B color rubber band, and make sure that your hook is closest or closer to the previous heart, which is the third heart, than this C color loop here. So make sure that happens or your bracelet's going to be a little bit weird. Alright, so you're going to need 3 C color rubber bands now. You're going to take one, put it on your hook, just like so, and slide it through this B color band here. Put the other end of the new C color rubber band on your hook. Take this end of the C color rubber band furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook. Just take it and slide it off your hook there. Now you're going to move on to this next heart. You're going to take your hook, still with the side you want to be showing facing down. You're going to slide your hook up through the 2 bands that are on the outside of your heart. Just make sure it looks something like this when you have it, you're holding it like this. It looks like this. Alright. Now you're going to go ahead and add your other 2 C color rubber bands, and by doing that you're going to take one of them at a time. So just take one first, pull it through those 2 bands, and it should look like you have 4 when they were on your hook, so make sure it looks like you have 4 on there. But anyway, you're going to take your C color rubber band, pull it through there, only those heart bands, put the other end of the new C color rubber band onto your hook, and then these 2 loops that are furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook, you're just going to take them and slide them off of your hook and onto this little loop that remains. Alright, then one more time, you're going to take your hook and go through those same 2 bands, those same 2 A color bands that are your heart bands. So slide your hook back through them. Take another C color rubber band, the last one you need for this section of your bracelet. Slide it through, so pull it through those heart bands. Then put the other end of this new C color band onto your hook. Now these 2 little bands here, furthest away from the actual hook part of your hook, you'll grab them both and pull them over your hook and onto this remaining loop here. So you should just have this one loop remaining. Alright, now you're going to take your bracelet. Once you've done that, you're going to take your bracelet and slide it through this last little loop here remaining on your hook. So just take it through. Alright, there we go. So it should end right there. So this is the side that should be showing. Okay, so there we go. This is the side we're working on. Alright, and you just continue this pattern over and over, making this bracelet over and over, not making the bracelet, but continuing this pattern over and over until you get to the end of the bracelet, which is down here, And I'm going to go ahead and show you what you need to do when you get there. So I'm not going to do this stuff here in the middle. Alright. So down here it should be, okay, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so just go ahead and continue. Use the pause button if you need to, and then once you finish, I'll show you what you need to do to finish your bracelet off. So I'm just doing this here so I can show you what you need to do to finish your bracelet. Alright. Okay, so just in case if you were focusing on something else at the moment, that was just to get your attention, but anyway, what you do once you get to the end of your bracelet and you have this last loop here, and this is the loop you would usually take your bracelet and pull it through, but well, that's kind of not going to happen because there's not any more bracelet to pull it through. I mean, just pretend there's bands in there, okay. What you do is you actually just take this rubber band here, this B color rubber band that has your clip on it. You just pull that through there. So just push that through that loop there. Yeah. Problem when you do that is that it doesn't like to stay. But once you get it through there, you might want to hold on to the clip to make sure this band does not escape. You don't want that to happen, and you can just take your hook off of that band. Alright, so you want to keep this C color rubber band there, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your clip and attach it to the other end of your bracelet, which would be your cap band. So, you take your cap band here, it's this B color band. You're going to take it and just get it on your clip. Okay, however you need to do that, and then your clip is attached to both ends of your bracelets both ends of your bracelet already, so don't even need to worry about this other end because you did that before. But yeah, so now once that your clip is attached to both ends of your bracelet, once that's true for you, you can just put your bracelet on and bam. Oh, get out of here. Alright, so anyway, so now as you can see here, I'm wearing my I Like Crochet bracelet. Hopefully you are as well, and it's time for the outro. So I would like to thank you for watching my tutorial. Hopefully it showed you how to make the I Like Crochet bracelet successfully, and hopefully now you are wearing it and you like this bracelet. I'm sorry. That was a pun. Anyway. Hopefully now you have your bracelet and you're enjoying it and wearing it, and if you like this bracelet, you might also like this bracelet. This bracelet here is the I Love Crochet bracelet, which I showed you at the beginning of the video, and if you would like to make it, the link to the tutorial is in the description, and yeah. So if you would like to make this bracelet as well, go ahead and do that. Because why not? Alright, so anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say for this tutorial, other than thanks for watching, and bye!